Hello, colleagues. It's Christina, and I'm really bummed that we couldn't get to all the wonderful goodies that I had planned out to show you today in terms of Google grading, but that doesn't mean we can't review it here, and it doesn't mean that we can't meet at a later point in time. So whether it's a one-on-one or small group, working lunch, whatever, please, please, please let me know if you ever want to brainstorm or want some ideas. But for our Google grading, that was today's workshop, and actually it's August 21st and not July 2013, so I'm sorry on that. Let's get started. If you need to review on anything, please know that you can find my how-to videos at my YouTube link, and that's here at youtube.com/Dr. Christina Mattis. Another great resource for you is going to youpd.org. They provide some amazing professional development ideas and suggestions and options. So go there, and if you're still at a loss, just YouTube something. The topic, I'm sure, is covered in something on YouTube. Form emailer. This is pretty much what we ended up doing today. So I'm not going to review form emailer. If you personally need a review, again, go back to the YouTube video and it'll walk you through, I think it's like a 12-minute or 15-minute video that I've got walking you through the steps of form emailer. So again, it's a great way to leave timely feedback efficiently on subjective and even objective assessments. Flubaroo. Love Flubaroo for very low-level thinking assessments. This link down here was going to be the demo that I had planned out for us to actually see Flubaroo in action. Again, how to do Flubaroo is in another video on YouTube, so check that out. It's really easy. It's really similar. The installation process of it is really similar to the form emailer, just far fewer steps. And I'll show you how to create the answer key and all that goodness. So there's Flubaroo for automatic grading. It's fantastic. And then emailing out that instant gratification of grades to your students. So do that. And now some questions that I got regarding providing digital feedback. So obviously we're starting to collect assessments digitally, so how can you provide feedback digitally? Form emailer is one of those options if you're writing out commentary, quick commentary. But let's say you're getting an essay or something that's of a lengthier form and you want to provide digital feedback. Well, one way is through VoiceThread, and VoiceThread is not a Google option, but it is an option to provide a video and audio feedback. It's free. Just go ahead and register for it, and students can submit their work here into your account, and you can provide audio video feedback. And the really cool thing about this type of feedback is that anybody can provide feedback. So their peers, their parents, whoever it is, it's there for them. Another option for providing voice comments in Google is the Voice Comments app. So the way that you get that is if you get into your Google Drive and come to our very handy Create icon and Connect More Apps. So you scroll down to Connect More Apps, and you'll get this huge list of options of what you can do in all different content areas. You can either narrow it down by education, and you'll notice voice comments here, or you can simply type in voice comments in the search, click enter, and it'll show up. So I have it installed already, and you can give audio commentary rather than just text. So I like this option a little bit more than Turnitin.com, for instance, because Turnitin actually limits your audio feedback to 3 minutes only. And if somebody requires a little more feedback than just 3 minutes, this is a great option. Another way to provide feedback is using screencastomatic, and that's what I'm actually using here to present, to make this video. So screencastomatic, let's see, screencastomatic, here's the website. Again, it's free, so you create an account and it gives you up to 15 minutes of audio feedback. I also believe that if you have a camera on your computer, you could also include video and audio feedback. But if I just want to have something on the screen, if I'm walking through the grammatical structure of a sentence, for instance, I can just type and do whatever on a Word doc or a Google Doc or whatever. It basically captures whatever is on your screen itself. Another Google option for providing feedback is movenote, and that was my highlight here for providing digital feedback. Move over for movenote. So again, you go into your, let's click out of here, create, get more apps, and you do the same process over. You can either narrow it down by education or you can search for it. So let me just search for it. Movenote, and it's Movenote for Google Drive, Movenote for education for it's all the same thing essentially. So I really wouldn't worry about which one you download or which one you connect to. Just, yeah, choose one and go for it. And it will show up in your apps here. And what you do is, if you have, for instance, this was going to be our demo on using movenote today, but what you do is you check the box and then you come up here to more. You scroll down to open with, and then for some reason I have movenote for sales, but you basically movenote. Oh, apparently they are experiencing sound problems here at this point. So we can use a different browser. But anyway, what you would do is you would add the content from your computer, click record. So again, it's free, it's unlimited. The one caveat here is that I would highly suggest looking presentable because it will videotape you as well. So it actually gives students that additional interactive personalization, that social presence through technology from you, the teacher. So here's another option for providing digital feedback. I hope these options help you. And let's say, moving on, let's say you need to manage multiple projects. Use Octopus. It's amazing. I cannot give the glory of Octopus any justification than what can be found here. I would suggest going to this YouTube link. Jay Atwood does a really great, condensed, concise explanation of Octopus, and I would really suggest going to his link and walking it through with him. So I'm not going to take time to explain it, but it is really, really fantastic to use Octopus, especially if you're using, say, for instance, e-portfolios or another project, and you can do it for an individual student, you can do it with small groups, you could do it a whole class, you can have multiple materials distributed, if you're jigsawing, whatever it is. It's just an amazing script. So consider looking into this. I know that there is so much information out there, and there's too much, there's too little. If you're using too much of it, for students it could be extraneous, it could present a cognitive overload, it could be frustrating, without a purpose or benefit. Why are you using it, right? What's the purpose of it? If there's too little, it could be lack of embrace, you're unfamiliar with the technology or the potential web tools, you're not comfortable with it. Some teachers could be reluctant or resistant, they're stuck or afraid. You have to find what's right for you. It's that Goldilocks zone, right? So you want it to be balanced, communal, trial and error. It may not work perfectly every single time. And there was a real interesting statistic not too long ago on to really comfortably integrate technology within instruction, not just salt and pepper here and there as saying, oh, I've used technology in my class, I use it all. No, to really truly integrate it well, the statistic says that it's about 6 to 7 years for natural integration to happen. So take your time, be patient. Another quick, I love this, and this is just a little bonus thing that we briefly looked over in class or in our workshop. But if you want to grab a quick feedback, quick poll, quick assessment from students, try Socrative. Go to their website. Let's see if I can pull it up for you really fast. Here we go. Again, it's free, so sign up, teacher login, student login, you would be the teacher probably, and you need at least 2 devices to get it to work. You set up a classroom, it's really user-friendly, set it up the way it says. This is my classroom number, for instance, and if I were to ask you to answer this, you would go to this website, go to this classroom, and you would type in your answer for me. It's really quick feedback, letting me know where you stand on the presentation. So I hope it's a really quick overview, but I hope this helps to spark some ideas for you, and a little bit of an audacious advancement, a little self-promo here for me. I would love to start up a Twitter chat. I'm thinking every other Wednesday, but obviously we could figure something out with scheduling. Maybe Thursdays are better, Tuesdays, whatever. I'm kind of flexible on that, but let's say 8 o'clock for 1 hour. It's no less, no more, to discuss a relevant or current topic that is of interest to you. So currently I have this tentative schedule set up, and the hashtag would be hashtag NDSJ chat, and if you go to this Google form, you can actually help me figure out some topics that we could discuss, and we could definitely embrace and enhance our personal development at hopefully a convenient time. And it's totally optional, but I'd love to keep working with people and collaborating and brainstorming, and I'd love to learn something new, so maybe you've got something to teach me, which would be fantastic too. Thanks again. I really appreciate all your excitement, and I hope we can keep this going. Talk soon.